Hey everybody, and welcome to a new episode of my $1 camper series. If you don't know what's going on, let me bring you up to speed. A couple weeks ago, I bought this 70s camper for $1. First problem, I had to completely take down and rebuild a fence just to get it here. Then we built an exoskeleton so we can rip out all the furniture without this thing collapsing on us. Then we ripped out all the furniture without this thing collapsing on us. Then heavy rain set in and I had to quickly build this roof. Then I broke my thumb. Then we started to do the electric work. And today we're going to work on the framing. Originally, I wanted to rip out all of the old frame and replace it completely. But thinking about it, I think this will damage the outer shell more than necessary. So I came up with a new idea of just rebuilding a new frame on top of this old frame. There's enough pieces that are structural and we can work with that a secondary frame will be just as sturdy and probably sturdier than ripping out the old frame completely. Doubling up the frame gives us a big advantage. We can use the regular electro boxes where all the wiring goes into, and then you can put a switch or an outlet or whatever you need there. Because we'll have the double frame, we have double depth, and we can use these instead of the more expensive and more finicky to work with camper outlets. So what I want to do though is get insulation first so we know how wide our insulation is, and then we can space the framing so it's comfortable for us to put in full sheets of insulation. And I mentioned it in a couple videos before, the insulation theme is very different here, and I decided to completely relax about it and just do it in the way it has been done originally, and that is just put insulation in. We're going to use rock wool, build the frame, and cover it up with plywood. That's it. Actually, I think we should also try to get a mini fridge. So one, we can wire it up, make the right spacing for it, because I have a cool plan for the mini fridge. And we can also have cool drinks while we build it. That's important. Convenience, Sam. Your convenience is my number one priority.
Yeah, I need cool drinks.
Yeah. Ooh, I love the one with the... That would be cool. With glass, huh? That would be so cool. It's a beverage cooler. 48 can capacity. That's kind of cool.
So that's only for beverages only.
That's exactly what we need. It's $40 over the budget that I had for the mini fridge, but I think it might be worth it. Ooh, wait, what's this? Is it bottle single wine cooler? I mean, I wanted to look, oh, this might be too high though. God, what the? Only in America you have like 16 different choices of a mini fridge. Or is that this one? Yeah, it might be this one. That's exactly what we need.
So the beverage cooler specifically.
Yes, this is great. I didn't know something like that existed. And it's kind of in the budget. It's $40 over the budget. We can justify that. I mean, you'll see how it looks. For my idea, it's important that you kind of see it's a fridge. So this is perfect. I didn't expect this to happen. This is great. Okay, insulation. What's this craft face? Fiberglass? No, thank you. Rock wool, rock wool. They have a lot of choices here. This is 3.5, 15.5. I think let's take the rock wool. I think that's the cheapest. How much is it? $80 for one, 60 square feet. We each take one package. It's not enough for the whole camper, of course, but I think we can get a head start. Yeah. I'm not happy. I don't want to spend that much money on installation that I'm not happy with, but there is no real ecological solution here. And I'm so used from my house leaves a lot. I'm so used to doing it all super eco friendly. So I'm not happy spending money on not the perfect solution, but I guess it is what it is. We have to make compromises. Let's get this. Uh-oh. That was more than I thought. Let's do the math later. That's a good box. And it's just like whoop.
Oh.
So cool. All right. This is only pulling 50 watts? That's nothing. We can have 10 fridges. Let's put it on max. See what it does now. That can't be true. 56. That's great. 110. That feels reasonable. I have no idea what that means, but it feels reasonable. 110 watts for both fridges and the backlights. Could the battery do this all night? Probably. Because that's what I want always to be on. And then the AC and the big lights, music, all of that stuff is only occasionally. And AC will only be when the sun is shining. And music and the big lights will only be for like a couple hours. So guesstimating, I think this is fine. If not, we can always get more power banks, but I think this is fine. We'll see. I'll leave this hooked up. Okay, this fridge, and this is what I think is really cool, will live here. It opens to the outside. So when the kids are playing, or when we're having a party, we don't have to go inside to the fridge. There's just this drink fridge, just for drinks, water, that you can always open from out here. I think that's a cool idea. So now let's look for a good placement that makes sense from the inside and from the outside. Need a bigger opening here. But this is good because then we can maybe take this out. This out a little bit, right? Well, maybe it goes right under this cable. That's kind of cool. We just need to cut this out a little bit and put a new stud in here. And then that's it. Yeah, 44.4. All right. It was 50 high.
You gonna make it?
It's a little small. Yeah, that's definitely plenty. Yeah, I think we can convince it. Yeah. Yeah, we need to stabilize it from the inside. But dude, how cool is that?
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but I think the alternative is a little thick, and this saves us so much money. Oh, okay.
Oh, it could fit in the existing ones.
This one would fit, yeah. Okay, you know, this might be a thing. Oh, cool. Here we go. That's it. That's great. So we can just double up the frame, push whatever in there, and then we're done. We do need to think about closing these too, like putting aluminum to the outside. We have those aluminum sheets. So one person could do this. The other person could just double up the frames. You don't like the angle grinder. You want me to do the aluminum?
Sure.
Yeah.
Calling out my fears.
We're starting to know each other. Okay, cool. That's a good start. I cut the aluminum. You start either with the uprights or... Let's see. That's it. 1, 2, 3 more times. This, by the way, is all splashback from the rain. So that's a good indicator that we should install a gutter on the backside. That way, we also don't have all the water here. You see the line where the water drips off the drip edge. And we don't want this to get wet because it might sink. So gutter is a thing to keep in mind. Right, I made my piece with the insulation. What we're gonna do is just cut it. And I thought this would be way trickier, but it's actually very easy. So this cuts like butter. We're gonna cut it lengthwise in half. And that is what we need to insulate the walls. It is more than we have, but it still gives us enough space so we're not pinching the cables or have any issues with any of the wood that we left in there, like the old window frames. So this is a good solution that I'm happy with. And by that, we're getting double the surface. And I think maybe one more pack, and that should be enough for us to do the whole camper. And that's good. 8, 16, 24, it's $240 for the whole installation. So that's gonna compress nicely under the plywood we put on top, but still give us enough insulation. It immediately feels so much cozier in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the end of the day, not the end of the video. Today was just to prepare, so when Ian comes tomorrow, he can put in the boxes, and maybe we can even put in some of the plywood faces. That'd be awesome. We'll see how we do that. But for now, we need to add our costs. And installation and fridges set us back $609. That was the biggest expense so far. The money goes fast. We're left with $4,015. Yeah, so we're almost halfway through the budget.
Oh man.
We might have to make a second run of tape mates. Unbelievable how expensive everything is. Absolutely unbelievable. But this is also the first time I'm building a project like this. Like, I have built tiny bars and the shipping container stuff and the horse trailer and all of that. But this is the first time I'm building it on our property. So I know this is going to stay with us. All the other campers, tiny bars, whatever, was on other people's properties. So I knew in the back of my head, probably gonna leave it here eventually. So this is the first time where I'm really comfortable putting some money in because I want it to, you know, be here for the next 20 years. And I feel like we're doing that. Still, very expensive. Okay. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my cold drink. It's actually getting cooler. Tomorrow they'll be ice cold. Ice cold for Ian. Day 2, Ian is here. By now you know the drill. We're adding on to all the studs, putting insulation in. Ian is putting the boxes where they need to go. And we have cold drinks doing it. Perfect. And I had the fridge on running all night, and it only took 20% off the battery. That's a really good sign. And by now it's noonish. It is almost completely recharged. So I think we don't have to worry about the capacity, running our 2 fridges and the running lights all night. It should be fine. Unfortunately, in the last storm, this window fell over and that broke, so have to find a way to replace it. But while Ian is doing the electric work, Sam is doing camera work and replacing the studs, I'm gonna be working on the bar window. But first I need to get rid of these gnarly shards. You like the sound? Let's get a hammer. Or actually... Okay, that's easier.
You're wearing gloves.
Okay, I'll use this hand. It's kind of a glove on it. People always tell me to wear gloves. Gloves are so dangerous when you work with a bunch of tools. And also because I never wear gloves, I usually never get splinters. And if I get a splinter, it's so superficial that it doesn't hurt. It just falls out the next day. Right, Sam? When do I ever get splinters? Maybe twice since you worked with me.
True, yeah.
So... Okay, here's the plan. We had this one big window there, and we took out a bunch of windows from the back. And I want to make this look like a drive-through almost. So I decided to add one window from the back and make this like a really long opening. So we have two of those segmented windows on each side, and then one big one where the bartender can give you the drinks. Now the problem with these segmented windows is they have a spot where almost all of them are broken. This piece. See how it fell apart? It's just old plastic. Now the good news is we have two windows from the back that we're not using, and both of them have this plastic thing intact. So we can get all the spare parts from the windows we're not using and have a functional, really nice big window that we can open and close. Okay, so first one should be restored and working. Yeah. Nice! That is so cool. Let's fix the big one, and then we can install them. If I didn't mismeasure, then this should be the exact opening for the second window to open this up a whole lot more. This will look so cool. That's nice. Woohoo! Rabams! The whole caravan collapses. That's a big window, huh? Did I mismeasure? All right, this one should fit because it was in here before. Yeah. Okay, nice. Do the screws line up? That's great. And we just need a couple for now. Yeah! Yes! That looks like a drive-in, right? That looks like a diner thing. Cool. Okay, let me see if they open. Oh, this looks good from the inside. If you imagine a little counter here. Yes. What's your order? What do you want? What do you want? Arizona tea? You already had your Arizona tea. For somehow it doesn't look like a camper. Now it's like a diner.
Yeah, food truck.
It's a food truck. And the spacing, I mean, considering we would never cut into this, so of course we had to have a little bit more room here, and because of the light, this is as if we had planned this from the beginning. And I will claim from now on that that was my plan all along. And the fridge is perfectly centered too. Just coincidentally. This is great. This is great. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I have another surprise. A little makeshift bar. This is not the final thing, but just to play with the height and the placement and just enjoy these windows. Doesn't that look awesome? You go ahead, grab a cold drink. If you can't stand anymore, you can sit here because you're working too hard. What else? What else do you need? Maybe a disco ball, maybe a fog machine, maybe music, maybe a tape deck, maybe a couch so friends can sleep here, maybe a writing desk for Corinne, maybe a little bar, but that's it. That's all you really need. There you go. And this is officially the first Friends hangout. We should put the camera on a tripod and have you in the shot too, Sam.
Definitely. Oh, come on.
No? Okay, what are you having?
I gotta have my green tea.
Cheers! Thank you guys
Cheers.
so much. We got so much done. It feels good, no?
Yeah, made a lot of progress. Oh, nice and cold.
Nice and cold.
So good. Perfect
Yeah.
timing.
Hey! All right, thank you guys so much for your help. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
It's awesome.
All right. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as Sam is enjoying having 2 Arizona iced teas a day. Can't stop. And I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye.